Welcome to Date with Danu right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. Today I'm so happy to have you on board because we are going down under with our guest today.
Hey guys, I'm Dulan. I'm from MasterChef Australia Season 14.
Hi, I'm Nadee and I'm a food technology and chem engineer. And thank you for having us on the show.
Yeah, so we're holidaying in Sri Lanka these days and we're so excited to be here. We've seen a few episodes of this show and it's quite fun. I reckon it's one of those ones where you can just openly say whatever you want to say, and that's pretty much Danu, isn't it?
What do I think about Danu? I think he's a lovely guy. We've only known him for a short time, but he's been amazing.
And welcome to the show. We have Dulan and Nadee on the show. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
We had to take that again, unfortunately. So today we are going to be speaking about their life in Aussie and MasterChef and the whole works. All right, let's start with Nadee. Do you feel like you're on a show?
I do, very much.
Really? Still? But this is the first time I forced her for the past 1 month to get on the show. And it worked.
Yeah, now I can go?
I know. Can you believe that she has given birth to 2 kids? She looks like an 18-year-old girl. Somebody hit on her even today. A
thank
creep,
you.
though. A creep hit on you. But anyway, somebody is hitting on you. No, not even a creep is hitting on me. Not even a cop is hitting on me. Leave alone a creep. So yeah, that's a good thing. Dulan, you have been in Sri Lanka. You have become like, you're all over Sri Lanka. You're just like, wherever I turn, it's Dulan.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't feel that.
That's because you are the one who is all over. So tell me, you have been doing some great work this time. It was more than a holiday. I think you have been working equally.
Yeah. It's been like a working holiday, but it was fun though. It's been really, really fun. Yes, it's been quite busy for the last couple of weeks as well. I think it made me appreciate Sri Lanka a little bit more, I think, also. Yeah, so.
Otherwise, I usually have to drag him here.
Oh, really?
We'll be like, let's go to Lanka, let's go.
Yeah, well, I must say,
That's not good. Don't say that.
I must say, Nadee is very much
Just joking.
like her family's here, like she has a house. She makes sure that she's very much acquainted to what Sri Lanka is all about. But this one has just packed up everything, and like moved to Aussie and doesn't even want to like.
I love Sri Lanka. Why has this changed? Why did
And
I
then-
get attached to me?
And then he did a,
joking.
let's say it like him, crab curry for MasterChef, and then he's like, I'm so Sri Lankan, I did this crab curry.
My God.
So that's where you would have seen Dulan.
Yes.
He is the guy who did the crab curry for MasterChef. I don't know, we always say crab curry.
Crab curry.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have been saying it here, crab curry, when you were going to Royal. Went there and be like, oh, y'all don't say crab. Crab curry.
Kakulu.
Yes, yes.
Kakulu.
So you're a royalist.
Yes. Can I really say I'm a royalist? I've only been
Well,
there.
you were there for how many years?
What? First 7 years?
Yeah, so after 5 years, you can take.
Oh, can I? Is
yeah.
that the limit? I
You
didn't know
you can be an old boy of Royal College.
that. Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was like I can't really use.
Well, I
that.
can't say whether it's a compliment. Most of our parliament members also from Royal. I don't know.
No comment.
That's not a compliment.
Comment.
Yeah. So Nadee, let's go back in time. This is your first and only love.
Really?
Yes.
What are you saying, really? Is it?
How did you know?
Yeah,
I don't-
first and only true love.
Oh,
Oh, right.
That's why I was so confused.
Were there others? Were there others?
Let's
No,
spill-
no,
let's spill the
there were
beans.
no others. They were just like, hi, bye, texting.
Things
those
like
kind of
innocent
innocent
ones,
ones, yeah.
And those days texting have like image sending facilities.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Yeah.
The
You
MMS
have to be creative and you have to really think of it when you type. Like, yeah.
cost like 25 rupees.
And also like you can only send like 50
Ah,
words.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
160
words.
characters.
Yeah, so that's the problem. Now you can send a book. So
So
that's
all
the
the words were like short form.
like TK.
You.
You. So and how long have you been going out for?
Before we got married. We
Yeah.
got married in 2015. So we were going out since like 2010 or something, right?
Yeah.
For like 5
2010.
years.
Yeah.
4 years, 5 years.
So we got engaged in 2013.
Yeah.
I got married in 2015.
That's commitment.
Yes.
So this is the only true love you have found. Dulan?
What?
Is she like you?
The only true love, yes.
No.
100%.
There was a pause.
No,
Like what?
there
Like
was a
what?
pause.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was like,
not a pause.
That was very much a pause.
I was trying to like breathe before. Anyway, that was only true love.
Right.
you can't
100%.
copy my
You know,
answer.
we should be kind towards him. He's having a stomach problem. Nothing on this show stays off camera.
My God, it's only been like how many minutes now? Like we're already going there.
There's a big burp when we came in.
Oh, I know, that was a big one.
Let's get into hot seat. We'll see you right back. Welcome back, and we're going to play hot seat. I thought you all have been watching the show. You're asking me what is hot seat.
I
We
wanted
watched
to know
it.
which one it was.
yeah,
you know,
which-
you do
which-
few
we-
games there.
Hot seat. There's only one hot seat.
Yeah, like you have different
You all have been
versions.
saying,
You have different versions.
so excited to be on the show. And nobody knows anything.
I know.
From today, I'll be asking questions about each episode that's out. That's going to be another segment I'm going to put my guests through. How much they know about the show. In 2011, on the 4th of June, I released this show. What is it? All right, here we go. So here we have given you questions. That's a bit of a merge. Both of you can answer.
Okay.
If a kiss could save a life, who from the following would you choose to save?
Ooh.
Ranil Wickramasinghe, Basil Rajapaksa, Mervyn Silva, Duminda Silva.
What's the fifth one?
Duminda Silva.
No, that's the fourth one. What's the fifth one?
That's all.
Is that all? Can we have another one? Like
No,
another
that's
one?
it. That's it. Pick one. Your kiss is going to save a life.
Yeah, sure.
You just want all of them dead?
Ranil? I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. You're also going to kiss Ranil?
Well, we do need a president-ish, so yeah, I guess.
You'll kiss him. All right. Heard that the cricketers had come over to your place for dinner.
Here we go.
Which cricketer from the following do you think you can be close friends with?
Oh, nice. That's easy.
Charmika, Dasun, Lahiru Kumara.
Dasun.
Don't copy me.
There's also Vanindu Hasarangi if anybody cares.
Dasun.
And is he friends with you all?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes. Hi, Dasa.
He's not here.
Well, he's the nicest guy. I'm telling you, isn't he?
Out of the
Okay.
Sri Lankan MasterChef contestants, whose food have you enjoyed the most? D. Williams, Kumar, Minoli.
I would say I've had food from D and Kumar both. They're equally, like, they're both really good.
Pick one.
I know. I would go with D because I've had more food. by
You,
him.
Nadee, have you
mine's D2.
eaten? She's so quick with answers.
Yeah, I know, but Kumar's very close to me, and
Too bad, now you've heard Kumar, that's about it.
sorry, Kumar.
If sex was the only currency in the world,
Oh wow. Okay.
who from the following would you choose to have a transaction with?
Nadee, you go first.
Let me read it out to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Malit Perera,
Yep.
Dialog Ch, Hareen Fernando, Danushka Gunatilaka.
Dilruk.
Dilruk.
What is this copying all my answers?
Why are you jumping into bed with her for this?
Dilruk's my mate, and I love him.
He's a Pete Wright, by the way.
He's
Yeah.
good fun.
Yeah.
He's such good fun.
How do you know?
Such good fun.
Have you done the transaction already?
Oh no. Dilruk, we're not saying anything here, okay?
All right, now they tell me one thing that you'd like to change about Dulan.
Should we take a list out? Did you have the
Just
list?
one thing?
Let's start with one.
Okay. He needs to learn how to take constructive criticism
Right.
on his food.
So, Dulan, what would you like? I feel like the person who is giving that sermon at the... Dulan, do you take her as your... What's one thing that you'd like?
She needs to explore or like the things. I don't know. 'Cause either way, I'm gonna. Yeah, I know. That's something. Either way, I'm gonna get in trouble for this one.
Means those words beautifully.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think Also,
yeah.
if I was to tell anything about her, she needs to like take it in as it's constructive criticism, but
Repeating
it's
the same thing.
So both of you all can't handle criticism.
Exactly, she can't take it. She get very emotional, and I can't say it. I don't get emotional. I'll be like,
Today,
okay.
let's see who is in the doghouse. Oh, Dulan. All right. Seems like you're very pal with Block and Dino. According to you, who is the funnier one out of the two?
I would go with Block because of his
I
party
don't need
mouth.
reasons
Oh.
because that's now you have heard Dino. That's fine.
No, because he's party mouth. I like party
So
mouth.
that means you think Dino is not partying enough?
No, he's
So,
Block's got a
but
big
fine.
party
Okay,
mouth.
so tell me.
I think both.
No.
can't-
There's only
you
one.
can't see it?
There's only one. There's only one.
Dino.
You're balancing it out as a family.
Yeah,
actually.
no, I see where you're going with this. Yeah, I like it. Well done.
Well, you heard that, Dino. That was a charity answer. I
No,
must
no,
say,
no, Dino,
this
Dino.
competition was an easy win for Nadee.
What there were prices?
Yes, you're winning a gift bag from Crystal Luxury Wellness.
Wow.
I'm very sorry you wanted to get your hair done. Now I feel like she'll be there.
Man, if you told me there was prices involved, I would have been a bit more animated.
Quick, honest with your answers.
Yeah, I know,
you
you
are
told
trying
me.
to like win a pageant here. Give it to her.
Thank you, Danu.
We'll see you
And
after the break.
thanks, Crystal.
Thanks, Crystal.
Welcome back to the show, and we are in conversation with Nadee and Dulan, all the way from Australia. To those who are watching from there, hello. Anyway, wanted to speak about. Okay, let's go back in time. What took you and your family to Aussie? Did you all see what was going to happen, like power cuts and the whole works?
No. So basically, for my higher studies,
Okay.
I was born there, but
Aye.
and then
You had the passport. You married her for that, no?
but then my dad wanted to move back because of his business, and
Right.
then after O levels, we moved back there to continue our
So
life.
all your brother and sister were all born there?
Oh, my brother was born there. My sister was born here.
See. Okay, so
Yeah.
do
And
you like life in Aussie or you liked it here?
I do love my life in Aussie, but I love it here as well.
Okay.
So I keep telling Dulan I want to move back here one day.
Really?
Soon.
You have to pick one.
Hopefully.
You can't just like,
Yeah.
I love it here, I love it there.
But I think it's hard when you come. What is it that you like about Lanka that you don't get in Aussie? Consider the fact that you actually have your family there
Sorry?
as well.
Hospitality,
The hospitality,
food,
yeah. Food,
just
the
people in general, I guess.
People care here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's why.
That's nice. Dulan,
Yes.
now you were very not very Sri Lanka at one time. You wanted to just put this behind you and like start life there. But
not
something
me, not me, like in my family.
yeah, but no, I'm asking
Yeah.
but you had this connection to Sri Lanka recently and you felt something for this country
Yeah.
all over again.
Yeah,
What
100%.
what made you get to that place again?
I think it's just when you speak to people and when you see the hardships that's been, it's been increasing year on year. I see, and if all you want to do is just like give back as much as you can. I think that's where that love for Sri Lanka grew for me. Like, I thought, like, if I can do something from there and, give to the people over here, started with like one family, two families, and just kept on increasing. And I thought, together we can do a bit more to the motherland.
All right, and do you see Sri Lanka in a different light at this very moment?
Of course, I think it's pretty prominent, isn't it? Where it was, let's just say 5 years ago, that's such a short period of time, to where it is now.
Yeah.
It's quite sad, isn't it?
To where we have come.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
it's such a
not.
beautiful country with such great resources, great people. It could be here, but unfortunately, it's like a long way to go.
Unfortunate. Looking at your time with MasterChef, and it sort of opened avenues
Yeah.
in so many ways. Like, you got a platform to speak about this country and represent yourself and where you come from. But I must say, you would have not done it if it was not her. Correct?
Yeah.
You said that to me.
No, definitely. I mean, 100%.
It all
like,
started during lockdown,
Yeah.
Right.
when we were in lockdown.
And you know, she's a real, she has a highlight only for that. And all of your little times on TV.
Yeah, 100%.
You don't have a highlight for her.
I don't. I thought I had. Danu has a thing against me today or something.
No, I did my research.
What is this, like,
So
little
when I did the whole comparison,
Yeah?
Nadee has done so much.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh, I can't raise this hand. No. Okay. So anyway, tell me.
Being too nice.
No. Tell me about. So it happened. So can he
Mel,
cook? Oh,
he can. He's always had the passion to cook.
Right.
But you got the time mainly during lockdown,
During
to do
lockdown,
it.
yeah.
Because
and
Melbourne
you always
especially.
loved food.
I love food, yeah.
Okay.
I love food. Because I think since we were in lockdown and we couldn't even go out to your favorite restaurant or we couldn't even go to our parents' houses. So
Even though we did. Sneakily.
There we are, the true Sri Lankans there.
what are you going to do about it? No, so for a short period of time we couldn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember? So we were at home, so we had to recreate all of these dishes, and then that's where that, passion for creativity and like food from, I just fell in love. We love food from all around the world. So we used to travel a lot and then try all these new cuisines, and we just love food. So that made me recreate all of these dishes at home. That made me fall in love with food even more.
So before the whole MasterChef wave, do you used to like cook at home, or both of you used to just cook together? Or?
Yeah, I used to cook a lot at home since we've been together.
Yeah. He
Even
does, he
even when I was living with my parents as well before we got married, I used to cook a lot at home because I just enjoy it. I find it therapeutic.
Relaxing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Because it's one thing, like, I also love to cook, example, but it's not that I'm going to be good enough or even know enough to like compete amongst people.
Yeah.
That's a different, I don't know the difference between one fish to the other. Like fish.
but you didn't know at the start as well.
I didn't know.
That's why lockdown helped
Yeah.
him a lot, because he
He'll
had so
help me.
much time.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like one of those things, we decided, like, she said, go for it, like, apply. And then I was like, no way in hell I'm going to get in, because there's like crap load of applications would come in right after COVID. And I did. It just went through the processes. And then, before you know it, you're selected. But it's such a blessing in disguise as well, because it, like you said before, it opened up so many avenues
That is true.
for me if I was to choose to go down that path. But it also opened up so many avenues where I can
Your voice was able to be heard. Yeah. And
Yes.
You became an ambassador.
Yes.
To what you do, which is
Yeah.
amazing. All right, we're going to get into a segment, and it's called Yes or No. You have to just be truthful.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
about it.
Done.
And we have these questions. This actually is a way for us to come to know who you are for real.
Ooh.
Are you bitchy? Snobby?
No.
Arrogant? You can even hold it here. Just because you hold it high doesn't mean that.
No, it's like yes. Yes.
Because every time you do that, there's shadow and it comes to your face.
I just leave it here.
Okay. Do you like when all eyes turn towards you when you walk into a room?
Who's been true here?
I am like it's. She hates attention. My God, she just went yes.
Have you ever stolen money from your partner's pocket without getting noticed? Oh, that's very sweet. Do you think opposites really attract?
I think yes, because we are.
Do you think it's better to ask for permission than forgiveness?
Yes.
Permission.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Right. Okay. Do you think white lies can put you into trouble in a marriage?
I think so, yeah,
Yes.
because they do escalate sometimes.
Have you ever eaten expired food?
My God, yes. I think I have today.
Yes, today.
I'm not going to say from where, but yes.
But yeah, this poor boy is suffering. Is it better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all?
Loved and lost.
Yeah. Have you ever lost your cool in front of your friends and hit someone?
Ooh. No.
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 No, for real.
Have you ever, I don't know why my voice went, have you ever tried to be too romantic that it failed?
Oh, yes. Did she say no? Really? I can think of a few.
That's good. A round of applause for you. You are the lucky winner who walks away with a box of Coca-Cola hamper. So
I mean, yes.
congratulations, congratulations. All right.
Thank you, thank
We're
you.
going to get into a break, I think. Yes, we'll see you right after. Do stick around. It takes time. Welcome back to the show. I've just come to terms with the fact that you all have never watched this show.
I have.
Every segment there, what is that? What's that? Where am I? What is this show? Who the hell are you?
Who's Danu?
Yeah, it has come to that now. Little by little, it come to that. Oh, never mind. I don't know why I do this. So let's speak a little bit about the true side to MasterChef. So were you there for, how many days were you there for?
I was there for...
In the house?
In the house for about
Month and a half.
month and a half-ish. Yeah,
Do you have communication with her?
yeah, because
She was pregnant with
No,
this-
no.
I just had the baby. She was like 4 months or something.
It was literally 4
She's a
months.
COVID baby.
She is.
Oh,
Was she?
That's yeah, she was.
y'all didn't have
That's
anything
why
to
every
do.
time someone comes closer, she's like,
We were cooking. Okay, we were doing a lot of cooking.
Yeah.
So we cooked up a baby, yes. So no, we did, because this season they were quite generous with, communication or visiting your family, especially if you have kids,
Right.
like really young kids, which I had 2. So I was one of the lucky ones. I got to go home a few times on weekends and stuff,
Yeah.
if we didn't have shoots or interviews, or if we weren't shooting like promos and everything, because we had a lot of
Other things to do that
like
come along.
adverts and all the sponsor stuff and
Right.
everything like that. So if we weren't doing any of that, we were allowed to go home. So I used to go and see.
So
the
during
kids.
the time, can you be on social media?
No.
And she,
and even after, for
Yeah,
until
so
you were
it
aired
was-
or something,
Until it was aired.
and you
so-
were out
Yeah.
on the show.
So before, so let's go back. So when we got selected,
yeah.
obviously you can't say anything on social media. You are selected for the next MasterChef, blah blah blah.
that means you can't post anything about MasterChef, but you can post about other things?
No, so they encourage us not to use social media.
Literally, you're dead on social media.
Yeah, so my page was there, and it was like, and they do like background checks on you to see whether you're like
Active at all.
active, and if you have like past weird posts about you and very controversial things. So they go through and they found all these websites with like weird things on people, and so there's an awesome social media,
Right.
like a digital team. They get all these sites down, and if you have these weird posts, and they ask you to put them down, archive. So they encouraged me to archive a lot of my family photos, especially the kids and
And
stuff like that.
untag everyone from it.
Untag everyone, and
Yeah.
went through like days and days of like cleaning your past.
I think it's because I think they don't want, because eventually they'll
They'll
try
be-
to get through to him or to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you do get a lot of spotlight on you.
Yeah.
As soon as you get selected to MasterChef.
Announced and stuff, yeah?
Yeah, when you go announce, you've got like mad amount of spotlight on you, and some people don't know what to do. I was quite confused, like, oh my god, like this is all this attention. What do you do with it, sort of thing? Also during shooting and stuff, we had paparazzi pop in and taking photos of us, and I think we had photos of us, the whole crew, in Daily Mirror.
It's
Not Daily
something
Mirror,
in
that's here.
Australia, yeah.
Yeah, something daily. The site, 3 months before it aired or something.
Oh, right,
and then,
okay.
yeah, they found out Julie Goodwin. Actually, Julie Goodwin was already announced. But all
She
the
was
other
like one of the past winners.
Yeah. So she was the season 1, so she's the
Right.
OG.
So everything is hush hush till
Yeah.
when? So for like a few months, you don't have a life.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. So it aired on it was on
May or
Easter
something,
Monday.
Mm.
And that's when it aired. And that's the Alagalia stuff started here, like on the same day or something.
Right.
And it was good. Yeah. It was like,
amazing.
it was bad there, but
Yeah. But, I was thinking at the same time, you also got featured on the front cover of the Hi magazine. That's also kind of cool. It's always nice to have like Sri Lankans, like keeping the flag flying wherever they are. And, however much you try to take the Sri Lankan away from the country, you can never take the country away from
Yeah.
them. Like somehow we will say at least ayo,
Yeah.
like 100 times. But this particular crab curry that sort of took, let me say, this particular crab curry that took you to the show is your mother's.
yes. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I missed one. Yeah.
Yeah. Should have taken her.
I know, I would have if I could.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because going back again, during lockdown, they too used to cook a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so-
she goes and she's like, okay, this weekend let's do this.
Yeah, so
And then
she would shop and get all the ingredients and she'd
Dulan
be
would
like,
go in
let's
and
go
be
and
like, yeah.
together we'll make this. It was quite fun. Yeah.
Super.
So we used to have like all these Sundays and stuff, all these feasts that we do like out of nowhere. I think those were like the highlights of the lockdown for us.
And that eventually, but lots of things have happened
Yeah.
in those
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
And also Nadee's been making killer cocktails and
Uh,
that passion grew for her during lockdown as well, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I did.
you were
I
just
did.
drunk.
I was drunk. I shouldn't be cooking, like slicing and everything while I was drunk. My God.
All right, we have another game plan, and it's called One Word. Right, let's go. So we have some questions ready, and just be honest and try and answer in one word.
I'll try.
You, I doubt.
You asked me to come on your show. You asked me to talk. Now you're telling me to just say no. Just make up your mind, man. Make up your
Just say it, stick to one word. All right, you're the one with the bad tummy, okay? All right. One thing you would change if you could go back in time.
Who goes first, me or you?
You.
What's with these questions? Oh my God. Can you go first? Put me on the spot.
I don't know.
All
Next
this-
question. Next
All
question.
this.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
You know what? You're supposed to win a gift. I think like you're losing already. One world problem you'd like to solve if you have the power.
The economic situation, the crisis in Sri Lanka.
Same.
If, the,
One
if
One
there was a
word.
second life,
economic crisis in Sri Lanka. That's not. How do you say that in one word?
I said it in one.
Yeah,
Same.
same. If there was a second life, would you love to come back as a man or a woman?
Oh,
A woman.
a man. If she can say.
A job you'll never do, even if your salary was $1 billion US.
Cook.
A hooker?
Cook.
A cook?
A hooker. How does
You wish they pay $1 billion for that. A celebrity you'd like to date?
that can't be? How can it be one word?
A name, one name.
Say it, Nadee. I'm waiting.
Why are you saying it?
Why am I going first?
Yeah, you go first.
So this is gonna get me into trouble.
Why? It's a celebrity.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm really bad at these games.
Nadee, I think I can easily move on, but let's just go.
Can you go? I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know her name.
Nadee?
Ryan Reynolds.
Huh?
Ryan Reynolds.
Same.
There you go.
Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot.
A habit you'd love to give up?
Sleeping in. That's 2 words.
No, that's okay.
Working late.
The most useless thing you have ever bought.
Nadee, you go. You got quite a few of these ones. What about that vacuum cleaner you bought? The tiny little vacuum cleaner?
All these Amazon gadgets.
Yeah.
What were you vacuuming with this tiny vacuum cleaner?
So
I
she
got it
bought
for
this
the
like
car.
a car, but it does not suck
It's
at
not
all.
powerful.
You can like pick it up quicker.
All right. One thing that you have tried and you'll never try it again.
That eclair I had.
The eclair that brought him to this
I'm not.
place.
Yeah, I'm not telling from where.
Yeah.
Squid. That long, big squid thing.
Octopus.
Octopus.
Yeah, who in the world
Yeah,
eats
I don't
that?
like octopus.
That's just in like,
Yum.
that's like in
I don't like it.
SquarePants.
Yeah, but you probably haven't had
Yesterday
like
I
good
went for a
octopus.
buffet and there was rabbit meat.
Oh, yum.
Is it nice?
Nice.
Yeah.
Depend how you cook any of those.
But still.
It's rabbit, it's a pet.
Well, some people have cows as pets as well. We eat them.
What's the first thing you notice about others?
Their looks.
The fashion.
All right, just to be clear, he didn't have a chariot eclair. We told him to have one to make himself feel better.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I will.
Well, I'm going to say now that you won.
Thank you.
This show is rigged, man.
Congratulations. You're really bad under pressure. How did you
Yeah.
cook? There was like 5 minutes to
They
go.
didn't ask me who would you date, like while I'm cooking. Who would you date? Quick, one word. Like, chop my finger quickly just to get away with it.
Let's get into a break. We'll see you right after. All right, it's time to speak about some of the secrets of MasterChef. Now, we all love MasterChef Australia. I think it's the most loved reality cooking show. Although there are so many other franchises for MasterChef, we just tend to like this. And so, you know the food tasting that happens? Dulan, this crackling pork is not crackling enough. It happens after 4 hours after they shoot. Who told me this information? How would I know? So, Dulan, is it true?
Definitely not me, but
Is it true?
I wouldn't say. Yeah, sometime later because they need to like reset the cameras and stuff like that, and yeah, so because of that.
So, when do they eat and make the judgment?
So when we finish cooking, all the judges and producers and stuff, they go around.
Even the producers want to eat.
Yes.
Greedy buggers.
So they go around as soon as we finish
I
eating.
promise you, if our crew was there, there'd be no food to serve. There'd be no food to serve for the finale shot.
Just a label. This used to be a. Yeah, so they come around, they taste the sauces, the food, and everything like that. Like if it's like desserts, like ice creams and stuff, they go into the
And
freezer.
do they show their expressions to you?
So no, their poker face is really good. They eat it. Like for instance, like Jock, for instance, he would eat it and like would stare at you for a bit and just walk off. You're like more confused than ever. You're like, oh shit.
So even if the food is bad, he's like,
Yeah, nothing. Like literally nothing. Would eat it. Like
and all three of them eat every dish?
yes, yeah, sometimes and sometimes. Like if it's really good or really bad, I think they would call them everyone. Like, come here, everyone, just come to Dulan. It's really. And yeah, they try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Otherwise, you just because there's like so many dishes and stuff like that. They go in. They probably make a mental note, tell the producers, and then yeah.
So the other question, this is something I really wanted to ask. Those interviews, when I was cooking, I never expected the jam not to like stay there. It collapsed. I was crying. And then there was a shot of, when do you shoot that?
Bit later, not at
Cooking
that
time, not, so it's literally an act. Even if you have to cry, you're crying after.
Yeah, but the emotions, they really build it up. So you'll have a producer like that.
Yeah,
so
who'll
a
tell you,
producer.
like, say that you have a broken arm and then...
No, so they really talk about it and they really get into the emotion side of things. It'll be like, oh, what made you sad there? Like if it was like, oh, my mother-in-law used to teach me this, dish, I really miss her and all of that. They'll really get into like, so what do you really miss about your mother-in-law? You know what I mean? How did you...
They question a lot.
Yeah, they question a lot.
Were you on set any day?
No, but they came over to our house
Oh,
to do
yeah.
like an intro. And
Right.
that
Yeah, so
took
they-
like all day just for a 30-second intro or something, but
yeah.
it took the whole day.
How was
quite
it for
fun.
you? Did you run away from that too?
I did.
She asked me, do I need to be in it? I'm like, well,
You
they
are the
come
wife.
come into it, through the family. Like, I mean, you kind of have to.
And I know that she has had like a party with the cat flipped to the back. That was your identity on the show.
Oh, yeah, I think it was the actual first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so she organised, and her mum organised like 20, 30 people to
yes.
come over to their parents' place. And everyone had cab backwards, and it was quite nice, like just I used to have cab backwards there.
Do you personally like his food?
I do.
Good.
Most of it.
Yeah. I like that. When it's bad, do you constructively tell him?
I do.
No?
I do.
Do you just say it's terrible?
She was just
And how do you take it?
depending on
No, it's
depending
not.
on my, yeah, depending on my mood. If it's really bad, I'll be like, yeah. And I find out it's really good, I'm like, come on, man. Whatever.
See?
Be honest.
So much fun. I should get into counseling. I'll break every
I
relationship.
reckon you would be really good at it to like split people up really quickly.
They come together, they go so differently. All right, I think we're getting into a very interesting segment, and it's called the kinky one. So our kinky question is made possible by our friends at Midnight Divas. Here's a question that I want to ask the two of you. Married, 2 kids. What's a food item that you have included in your bedroom?
Oh. I'll let you have.
Chips.
Oh, yeah.
Crisp.
Chips.
Chips.
You
No,
asking
not
what-
to just sit and watch TV.
Oh.
You weren't specific.
Okay. During a night of passionate lovemaking,
God.
a food item that you all have used.
You know my family's gonna be awesome.
So you all have used food item.
No. Answer, Dulan. Why are you taking
Why
that?
are you
Yeah,
looking at
Dulan,
me?
why are you feeling shy? If you can cook it, why can't you use it?
I feel nauseous. I don't know.
Oh,
no.
what
Nothing.
beautiful gifts that are there in this.
I know, like you guys couldn't get like a different sponsor, would you?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Nothing, right?
Nothing actually. Yeah. Can we say nothing?
Then you're not getting this. You have never used anything. Nothing. Nothing. Why did you even go for MasterChef? Okay, let me put it this way. What would you like to use starting tomorrow?
Oh my goodness. I don't know.
Nadee?
I'll let Nadee have.
No,
this
no,
one.
no,
no. I'll let Nadee.
You do this one.
You love answering like this.
You do it. I'm gonna walk off.
All right, we'll change the question. What's the most creative place you'll have been at?
Just the bedroom.
You know what? I'm actually giving this to you all to help you all.
Thank you, I guess.
I don't know what you'll do with it.
I'll check it and I'll let you know what we'll do with
It's
it.
available online for more details.
I'll let you know how
Yeah.
it goes.
Because considering the fact that you all have just been in the bedroom.
It's quite boring. Like, what did you expect from us? You know what I mean? Like,
We have 2 kids.
yeah,
We have no time.
yeah, I know. That's a valid. You should have said that earlier.
If you stop cooking at every restaurant you find, I'm sure you'll have time.
True.
Let's get into, what are we getting into a break, right? I can't see. Let's get into a break. We'll see you after. All right, it's time to see the dirty side to go. Push the dirt. Welcome back to the show. So our final few minutes with them. Just before we went to a segment before, I asked a question. And during the break, I only heard one word that was told to me, like one item. And it was vegetable oil. I don't know whether they were putting up the grocery list.
Not me.
I don't know whether they were putting down the grocery list for today or whether it's vegetable oil. I will say butter is better.
Okatetal, okatetal.
All right, so coming, I wanted to ask you, how is the Sri Lankan community in Aussie?
So good. Like, pretty close. It's just such a small community.
Are they like, do they appreciate talent and do they support
They do.
more than what you will get here?
I don't know that.
I don't know about that, but they're very supportive.
Because when I did Celebrate Sri Lanka, I had tremendous support from a lot of people over there. So I'm so like they support a good cause. They will
Right.
support a good cause. Yeah.
And Celebrate Sri Lanka was a great initiative. It sort of helped, the chefs who were part of MasterChef who had a Sri Lankan root. They all
Yeah.
got together. They did a fundraiser and they helped the Indira Cancer Trust.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
And especially during the Aragale and COVID, it was very tight for them to find resources to keep the organization afloat in the way that they would love to have more and more resources to help more and more people. So contributions like this are very much welcomed. Now, I wanted to see when I have to say something important, I say it properly. Yeah.
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 That was really good though. Yeah, it's really good.
So, have people created like dramas just because y'all were getting known, y'all were becoming identifiable?
There were some haters online. There's
Yeah.
always trolls online, but I just ignore them.
How about
It's
you?
not for us, it's for his food content, yeah?
Yeah,
Not for
content
us?
is.
Have you
yeah,
received any?
No. So there were some people that really said that I'm not giving enough voice about Sri Lanka and stuff like that. I'm like I don't understand how more I can.
And also,
I can do.
it's personal how different people find in a different way what
Yeah.
they can say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
so-
maybe if you haven't been following me, if you haven't seen exactly what I've been doing,
Yeah.
maybe
And to
woke
be
up
fair,
one day.
you're
yeah.
doing it because you love this country.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you don't need to do anything at all.
I mean, obviously, I don't need to do
Yeah,
it, but
correct.
the things I want to do it.
That's true.
But some people, I would say there's just 5% of the people would be like, there were some trolls like that, but I kind of ignored them, and it's a
That's
matter of
J.
yeah, it's just a matter of like not engaging with them,
Yeah.
because the support you get from the rest of them is enough for you to keep going.
Yeah. Something that I must say, even before I met Nadee, he'll always say, I will ask Nadee. I'll ask Nadee and let you know. And should ask what she has to say about it. Have you always bounced ideas off each other?
Mostly, yeah.
So most of the time.
Most of the time,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
being honestly, like not always. So she would be like, I didn't know about it. Why didn't you ask me, or
Yeah.
why didn't you tell me, sort of thing. But majority of the time, I would be like, let me check with her and get back to you. Yeah.
Especially when he doesn't want to do something.
Huh?
Especially when he doesn't want to do something, he'll be like, I'll ask Nadee.
Oh,
And
that's why you have been telling that to me always.
has he been telling that to you?
Yeah.
You asked me to ask her to be on the show, and I'm like, let me ask Nadee and get back
No,
to you.
that was not the only one. How many things? Let me ask Nadee. Everything. And I was like, oh, how sweet.
No,
You're just trying to put me on.
no, Nadee, come on. Like I was honestly
That's
asking.
okay. Nadee, you and I are friends.
Yes, yes. No,
What's
but
this
he
thing in the
loves you.
middle?
He loves you.
Yeah.
Every other conversation is like, Danu said this, Danu said that. I should call Danu and ask.
You're just dropping Nadee's name and my name. Just get away from both of us now.
Like you can't
You can't win an argument.
You know what I mean? Like I'm like right in the middle between these two. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut and for the rest of the segment. Y'all continue, please. Y'all continue.
But what's next with this? With the recognition you have got of this platform, you have met amazing people, and you have done what you can do in such a short time being on this show, and also getting this platform. You have already started to like give back.
Yeah.
What is next for you, and as this Dulan, who we now know as somebody who likes to cook?
I just wanna find ways and influence more people to give back to Sri Lanka. That's the main goal, and I got a few ideas. We've been talking about that a lot, and there's some great ideas where I can like to help the Sri Lankan tourism. I think that's another major milestone for 2023. and yeah.
That's amazing, and especially now that I've spent like nearly 1.5 months, you
Yes.
saw
Yes.
where we are missing and what we are lacking, and that'll be really nice.
Yeah.
We have a segment and it's called What's on Their Social Media. Now we did some digging. Dulan literally cleared everything off him. There's only the pretty pictures. Nothing else. So anyway, we found a few. Let's speak about them. And she's like, yeah, like you're not friends with me. You're not friends with me. That's it. All right. I have seen people giving birth. And I have seen people giving birth in movies. I know. It's a huge task and it's really painful. Please tell me, how do you have your lashes on point? You have some blush on. You're like, I just popped a peanut. What is this? How in the world did this happen?
So with
She
my
looks so pretty in there.
Yeah.
She looks so pretty in there. After giving birth, literally like maybe.
you should actually show
5
that
minutes?
video that we made during this time.
Yeah, I'll show you later. We
This
made
like
this
2 minutes after I
Yeah.
had the show. How?
and she had like cesarean where I saw like this for the second time, the belly being cut open and this baby coming out. I was like,
And look at you. You're like,
yeah, it's nothing. It's just a Wednesday.
This
Yeah,
was
Wednesday.
again during lockdown.
we all did everything
What
during
is-
During So we had like a lot of time. We had nothing to do, a lot of
you
time
all
to get
produced
ready
child.
and everything. Yeah.
ready to go in for
To
the
go
labor.
in, yeah, to go in for the labor.
Yeah, but you still look good after
Yeah.
giving birth, man. Come on.
Oh, it's good.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I wish I looked like this at least while I'm going to work. This
Thank
is my
you.
favorite
Yeah.
photo.
Ah.
You look like a child walking into a
Yeah.
candy store.
That's exactly how I was feeling. I could see the MasterChef, the big
Yeah.
emblem up there. Man, like as soon as you see that, walking in, you're like, oh my God, like this
Others
is
are like,
unreal.
Yeah.
I kid you not, that's exactly how I was feeling. Like, I think I posted this one and I was like, that song, Walking in Sun, on the...
walking on sunshine.
Yeah, that one.
Exactly, that's exactly how I felt.
That's amazing. All right, this is such a cute picture. It's a lot of choreography.
Where did
Talk about it.
Was that yours?
Mine.
Ah, I remember that.
It's a lot of choreography.
Oh, it took so long to do that. My God, that was
If you'll have
Nikki.
another one, that's going to be hard.
It is.
We'll
I
find- we'll
probably
find a
put
way.
How many months were you?
just like 1 week before we gave birth.
You have good genes. You just don't put on, do you?
No, just the photograph. I
just-
think. No, I did put on a lot. I did. You can't just see it. It's just the angles and stuff.
I have like 10 kids in me then. No. How many years ago was this?
Oh, that was Tokyo
Long
Disneyland.
time ago.
That was 2017?
Something like that.
2017?
16
2016, 2017?
or 15.
No, it wasn't 15.
Then 16.
Yeah,
15 or
Skill
16.
trip.
Yeah.
Right, let's go back in time. If y'all do remember this face.
Oh, no! Why do you have to do that?
Who is that?
First of all, you post this one. Okay.
Oluvata, hitata, mage, pocketikata, ondemedi.
Tigo.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that face. Look at the beads. I'm
No.
going to give this to you to frame it.
No comment.
But then, what are you doing in this commercial? I understand it's like free texting, and you walk in and you do what?
I was like, hey, mate.
And he ignores you.
No, he looks up. You just didn't get that angle. Like, he was on. He's like, hey, bro.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. He's like, you're waiting for a mate. I was like, hey, bro, I'm here.
Oh, right. Oh, he didn't even give you the time of day because he had so many text messages in.
Yeah, I know. If you saw this ad, like, he's got...
I thought you were flirting with a girl, then I was like, what is this commercial? Then he walks into the washroom.
He walks into the washroom while texting and then gets thrown... This girl throws this toilet paper at him. But, yeah, it's about... Yeah, it's just weird ads, man. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, that's... there was some...
This
dark,
is
there was
what Australia did to him.
there were some dark times in my life. You know, I did.
Not
These were
really.
private. And Nadee, what were your words
I didn't
when you
care.
saw him in this?
Sha.
How did you think I landed this one? Come on, man. That's swagger. This is swagger.
Nadee, what are the commercials? Tigo. මගේ හිතට ඔලුවට මගේ පොකට් එකට ඔන්නමද.
Did you see the Pizza Hut one?
No.
Oh, you haven't seen. That's a doozy.
We can't show everything. Just going to keep it to this. This for you. Please frame it and keep
Oh,
it.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Love it.
All right. On that note, we need to wrap things up on the show. Before I go, I must say thank you so very much for being here. Nadee, I think you are fun. Your sister is really hilarious. One day soon, I think I should just have...
I was actually going to send her instead of me.
Like Nadee has changed a bit. But she's really funny. Everything happens to her in her life. It sounds a little bit like mine. But
You have to
anyway.
have her and show it.
she's
She'll go
hilarious.
through good stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Nadee, thank you so very much for being on the show. And for
Thank you
accepting my
so much for
invitation.
having us.
And I hope you enjoyed.
We did.
And Dulan, thank you so very much for being here. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you so
It
much
was
for having
just
us.
like staying at home and having a conversation.
It was fun, wasn't it? Like it was like
Yeah.
a breeze talking to you. But thank you for ganging up on me. Like
Yeah,
I
he
really,
had
I really
so-
enjoyed it. Yeah.
So many names that he had as recommended for him to come and sit next to him and talk. Nobody gave him the time of day. Anyway, it's always eventually just the wife who will support you and love you.
So hot in here.
Rethink the friendships. Let's get into it. Let's say goodbye. Yeah, let's say goodbye. All right, we will see you soon. Until then, you keep smiling. It's a wrap.
Bye.
Bye, guys.